Hello everyone, and welcome to my General Hospital YouTube channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before we begin, please hit the subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up. Angela Brighton was not who she claimed she was even great. The General Hospital recap for Thursday, January 11, 2024, has a unique turn of events in which three crucial people realize Angela is not just any reporter. Also in this episode, Carly and Felicia completed Bobby's final mission, and people who adored her sung her praises and shared recollections from the past. Now let's delve a little deeper into the details. Carly and Felicia traveled around the world. They spent little time in Amsterdam, asking inquiries and keeping a lookout for anyone who might be Bobby's contact. As expected, she walked directly into the cafe. After exchanging greetings and explaining their identities, the contact revealed information about Bobby's previous activities and the mystery woman she left behind. Cornelia was the name of the young lady she saved. The organization was able to transfer her to a cabin in Canada, but the woman had no idea what had happened to Cornelia. A cabin, you say? Carly realized it had to be Luke's. She and Felicia swiftly returned to the road and headed for the Great White North. They ran into some problems along the way, though. When they almost hit a moose, the ladies were discussing why they never got close. Oops. The only damage was a whack on the head and a flat tire. While replacing the tire, they discussed their difficulties and promised to be better friends in the future. Cornelia opened the cabin door and began swinging a shovel about, almost causing chaos. Thankfully, she noticed Bobby's jewelry on Carly's neck and allowed her to explain. Bobby was gone, but the ladies were ready to assist. After several phone calls to Robert and Anna, the young woman was safe. She was granted asylum and settled into her new life. Meanwhile, back in Port Charles, Maxie arranged for Angela Brighton Hertford, to conduct an interview with Bobby's family members. Laura was first up. She described her and Bobby's difficult start as they fought over a man. She also mentioned Bobby's compassionate nature, but her ability to provide a reality check when necessary. Next was Lucas. He discussed what it was like to be Bobby's son and how keen she was that he be called by his own name rather than a nickname. He joked that his sister, BJ, called him Champ to get under her skin. Michael, Joss and Willow recounted a tale of two weddings. Bobby arrived with a black veil for Michael's wedding to Nell, but she welcomed Willow with open arms. Finally, Scott and Lucy took their turn. Scott described Bobby as bright and cheery. She did, however, have a smart mouth. Oh my goodness, Lucy knew that. Lucy was questioned why she turned up for Bobby, despite the fact that they didn't always get along. The initial foes. Lucy stated that BJ, and thus Bobby, were very important to her. Finally, Liz took a seat. She mentioned Bobby taking care of her as a teen who had been raped. Bobby helped her through everything, both medically and personally. Her influence inspired her to become a nurse. Felicia and Carly returned from their holiday and proceeded directly to the hospital. Felicia kept everyone informed as Liz repaired the wound on Carly's head. Carly inquired whether she was still willing to create a new sign. And indeed, Liz was. However, Carly had a different idea. Liz had finished the sign and brought it to Kelly's to show everyone, and they all had an emotional moment. Carly installed the new fixture when she was alone. Kelly's will now be called Bobby's. Outside, Lucas spotted Angela. They had a brief conversation before saying farewell. In a stunning twist, Angela's final words to him were Champ, before disappearing. At Maxie's, she searched and searched for Angela's business card. Furthermore, she was unable to uncover any information about this woman on the internet. Felicia called the AP, and it was then that they both understood Angela wasn't who she claimed to be. She was BJ. Most importantly, will Ava Jerome allow him to have a moment with her? General Hospital spoilers for January 12, 2024 reveal surprises, inspiration, daring acts, and disputes. Don't miss this episode. To say Nicholas, Adam Huss, and Ava Maura West have a poisonous relationship would be an understatement. These two need a new name to describe their relationship, which is a heated mess. They've restored touch as a result of Nick's unexpected return. Refresh your memory here. Of course, the Cassadine was not content with that single meeting. He returns for more after sharing a moment with his ex-wife. What will they do during their spent time together? Can you tell me more about Nick's strategy to take down Esme? Will Ava tell him about bringing charges against the woman who had her husband's baby? When these two come together, anything is possible. Spencer has chose to accompany Trina to Paris, where she can live her finest Sorbonne life. Everything is fine in his world, right? Maybe not, given that Esme was arrested. He's going to get a surprising guest. Could this mysterious figure resemble his father? Or someone else? Will Spencer's world shatter if Nicholas is the culprit? Is it more of an incentive for him to depart the country with Trina? Trina admitted to feeling awful about wanting to go to Paris. Curtis, Donald Turner, had recently had experimental surgery that could restore his limb function. Could his impending words of encouragement be the push Trina needs to book that round-trip ticket to the City of Lights? Dex hasn't spent much time as Sonny's right-hand man in all things dark and deadly. He's been busy supporting Joss as she mourns her grandmother. Previously, he even aided Adam, who was intoxicated and rowdy. He once again shows off his bravery. The question is, who gains from this display of courage? Finally, Robert and Diane are two people who are steadfast in their ways and convictions. Unsurprisingly, a disagreement develops, resulting in confrontation and heated voices. Does it have to do with Sonny's recent one-sided beating of Cyrus Renault? Or something else entirely? Because these two legal eagles are trained to throw down when a disagreement arises. In case you missed it, every Sunday, Soap Hub's very own in-house critic provides his often sharp and passionate criticism of the previous General Hospital week. Bernard adores Sonny and Ava's bond on General Hospital. Even before Sonny Corinthos, played by Maurice Bernard, took Ava to live with him as his house guest and kicked Nina out of his life, for the time being, the coffee importer and the art gallery owner on General Hospital had a certain chemistry. The two haven't always been pals, but Sonny may be more of his true self around Avery's mother. Bernard recently spoke to Soap Hub about the dynamic between Sonny and Ava. Bernard is the first to admit that Sonny's behavior toward Ava has not always been gentlemanly. In truth, he has been abusive to the mother of his daughter, Avery. Not so much today, but in the past, I'd never seen a character treat a woman that brutally, as Sonny does with Ava, but it worked. She plays it perfectly, Bernard observed of her co-star, Maura West. Then Sonny is not polite to her. How long can we keep doing this? Bernard recalls that it worked for a long time, and it still does. They understand each other, and I enjoyed playing that. Bernard adds of the Sonny/Ava relationship. About a year ago, West discussed Sonny and Ava's prospective future. Ava and Sonny's relationship has mellowed, we assume, in large part due to their shared affection for their daughter, Avery. Sonny is also aware that Ava will cross the line and be ruthless with her adversaries if she so wishes. When Sonny put Dex on ice for a while last year to see if the young guy was actually devoted to him, he told Ava what he had done. He wasn't as honest with Nina, the woman he claimed to love. Sonny also kept Nina in the dark about the nanny and Ava's involvement in it. Thanks for watching. If you like this video, so please don't forget to subscribe my channel and don't miss any update.